We're into MLS Week 3 this weekend with a full 13-game card on Saturday, followed by one standalone game very late Sunday night at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Last week we went 2-1 in our MLS picks, bringing us nearly back to even after 2 weeks at 3-3 and minus 0.29 units. With all that said, let's look at our best bets for Week 3 in the MLS this weekend. We're going to start with Portland Timbers versus St. Louis City SC. St. Louis's short existence in MLS has been exciting, winning 3-2 and 3-1. They lead the league in goals, tied with Seattle, with 6 scored. But you could argue that it's getting done with smoke and mirrors, considering their XG is just 3.0, and they've gotten goals from penalties, own goals, awful giveaways, and back passes. But such is the type of soccer their frenetic style is producing. After opening City Park last week and playing their first game ever the week before, it may be hard to replicate the same emotion this week on the road in Portland. However, the Timbers could be a team that struggles with the St. Louis chaos. Portland has given up 8 shots on target through 2 games, and they have looked dodgy defending set pieces. They saw 26 games featuring both teams scoring last year, and that could very well happen again here, but I also see someone getting a second goal, so let's go both teams to score in over 2.5 goals at plus 100 odds. Next, we're going to go to that late Sunday night game, and it's LAFC against New England Revolution. LAFC have only played 1 MLS game so far. They won 3-2 last week over Portland. But they were in action midweek in the CCL, winning 3-0 in Costa Rica, with Dennis Bouanga scoring a hat-trick. They may rotate the lineup here a little bit this weekend, coming off that short week and knowing they have to play leg 2 of the CCL in a few more days, but still, they've scored a goal in 45 of their past 46 home games. Their opponents, though, New England, are off to their best start in franchise history since 1996, winning their first 2 opening matches for the first time ever. Those wins were 1-0 and 3-0 over Charlotte and Houston. Now, those aren't top-level opponents, but the Revs still have the most shots on target in the league, most shots, 26, and they have the talent to mix things up with LA this weekend. Let's go both teams to score at minus 130. And finally, our last play of the weekend is going to be a 2-team parlay, and it's going to start off with the Charlotte FC and Atlanta United game. When these teams met last season, the scores were 1-0 Charlotte and 2-1 Atlanta, both teams winning the game at home. Atlanta has only won once in their past 15 MLS road games, and they've conceded a goal in 13 of those 15. In 2023, if you count the preseason, they've allowed 13 goals in 6 games. So let's pick Charlotte just to score 1 goal for the first leg of this parlay, playing at home in the first game on Saturday at 12 o'clock Eastern Time. Then we're going to close that out with Toronto and Columbus, and we're going to go both teams to score with this game. The Crew have won each of their past 3 meetings between these two of those coming last year, and the score lines were 2-1 in all 3 of those games. The trend of Toronto scoring and conceding has continued this season after their first 2 games have been a 3-2 loss and a 1-1 draw. Lorenzo Insigne looks likely to return from injury this week after getting hurt in Week 1 and paired with Federico Bernardeschi up top in TFC's home opener on Saturday. That should give TFC enough offense to get on the score sheet. But you can't ever trust TFC to keep a clean sheet, especially against an informed player like Lucas Zelarayan of the Crew, who just scored 2 goals last week. So we're going to do a 2-team parlay, Charlotte to score, Toronto and Columbus both to score at plus 101 odds. Those are our 3 bets for this week in MLS Week 3. Good luck, everybody.